Yo, what's up, guys? It's the MMA analyst. Obviously, Anderson Silva defeated Chael Sonnen just a few minutes ago, or you probably wouldn't be seeing me here. The channel would have just been taken down, and you would have never heard from me ever again. But Anderson won. He was very respectful as always after the fight. Chael Sonnen was hurt. Seems like his fans are hurting as much as Anderson's fans would have been hurting if it went the other way, but it didn't. So, that's good. The knee to the chest. Yeah, that's what it was. A knee to the chest. Basically, as soon as Chael Sonnen couldn't get Anderson to the ground, he looked a lot like Brock Lesnar out there. Flailing his arms. I mean, I'm just glad because I paid close attention to the weigh-ins and to the to walk-in and then not after, because after they always cheer for the winner unless they think the guy got robbed or the guy robbed somebody. But I did pay attention to the crowd in Vegas because I wanted to hear what the crowd, thought about these fighters. And for the most part, they were booing Sonnen and they were cheering for Anderson Silva. Now, this is a good thing, actually. A very good thing for me. Because I was hoping that there wouldn't be a sport, a one-on-one sport, not a team sport where you can like a team but hate a player, but a non-team sport where the most dominant dude out there, with the most flashy wins, gets hated on for the guy who is a one-dimensional wrestler. Right? If Chael Sonnen wins fights, he, up until recently, he was kind of boring with him. He always had that aggression, and he wasn't like Clay Guida. But I'll be damned if people want Chael Sonnen to win so that Anderson Silva can't get another highlight reel knockout. I mean, that's just crazy to me. But it did seem like the vast majority of people were rooting for Anderson Silva. They were rooting for the knockout, and that's good. I don't care how he finished Chael Sonnen, to be honest. Whatever, you know what I mean? I don't care if it would have looked like Damian Maia, Dong Hyun Kim. Whatever. Just don't let Chael Sonnen win, and he didn't. And like I said, man, there's not much to talk about. We knew what the situation was. If Anderson Silva couldn't stuff the takedown, that he was in trouble. We saw that in round 1. If Anderson Silva could stuff the takedown, then Chael Sonnen was in trouble. We saw that in round 2. And that's it. End of story. Chael Sonnen, you're not going to get another title shot for a while. You can do all the trash talking in the world, unless UFC just out of their mind. If you want to rub salt in the wound, put him up against Husmer Polaris. You know what I mean? But for me, I'm cool. I stopped, a lot of people don't even know, I stopped watching any Chael Sonnen related material but about a year and a half ago. Shortly after he tapped out in the first match, I said, why am I even listening to this guy talk? So people be like, yo, did you? No, I don't watch anything with Chael Sonnen in it, so except for the fight. And now that he lost the fight, then I'll watch him the next time he's in a fight. But, yeah, man. Anderson did his thing. The little shoulder check before the fight, it's the same as a push, Is he going to knock somebody out like that? No. Is it a push? The same thing. So, and all the talking, how much of it was Anderson Silva feeling like he was angry, and how much was it, probably a little bit of both hype. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. So, good win, Anderson Silva. Chael Sonnen, peace. Go do something else. Try and get a title shot in 3 years from now. And there you go. Forrest Griffin versus Tito Ortiz. So Forrest Griffin is just pretty much one of the most disrespectful fighters in the UFC. It's kind of crazy. I mean, they did boo him because they liked Tito and they thought Tito won and all that stuff. But in all honesty, man, Forrest Griffin knows that this is Tito Ortiz's last fight. Forrest Griffin knows that they've had, over... one of those fights... so let's say, they've had 3 fights, full fights, 9 rounds in the cage together. It's the trilogy. Tito Ortiz, is there, like, he was one of the pioneers. Forrest Griffin thought he lost, as did a lot of people. And he left the cage crying like he always does. Obviously, Dana White knew who won. So he ran after him and said, "Hey, yo, dummy, you won. Get back in there." And then he came back, and he didn't even come back, like, respectfully. He came back on some, like, shine the light on me. Took the microphone, tried to interview Tito Ortiz in this moment of, like, you're on your way, yo, so Tito, I was like, all right, man, whatever, dog. Like, I was done with Forrest Griffin a long time ago. I was never really a fan, but all this little unsportsmanlike, like truly unsportsmanlike stuff. It's different what you say leading up to a fight, and real talk, it's even different what you do in a fight. But when the fight's over, just be respectful. That's it. So you're gonna run out and be a little crybaby because you lost against Tito Ortiz? All right, then you win, and that. One of the most disrespectful in mixed martial arts, Forrest Griffin. He'll be retiring soon. He clearly isn't, anywhere to be mentioned in any kind of real fighting circles. He did something in the past. He had a good fight. He managed to get the title somehow. And there you go. So, you did your thing. Just retire as well. Because if you can barely beat Tito Ortiz... And Tito Ortiz is fighting way past his prime, past surgeries, all type of stuff. Where are you in the mixed martial arts picture? Anyways, so a win for Forrest Griffin. Kung Lee Patrick Cote. Damn, Patrick Cote. Damn, son. You really just lost a decision? Not even, if you picked Kung Lee, you picked Kung Lee to win. How? By decision? Did you pick... Because how could you, you can't pick Kung Lee to win by knockout. So I guess if you think Kung Lee wins, you win. It's just crazy to me. I just didn't think this fight could go to the decision. To me, that's crazy that it did. And it did. And I was shocked. I was very shocked. And Patrick Cote just looked whack out there, Kung Lee has a serious issue with gassing. I'm pretty sure Patrick won that second round, though, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure how it was 30-27 all three, but whatever. It was a horrible look for Patrick Cote, but congratulations to Kung Lee. Kung Lee is clearly got, other things on his plate. He just did a movie with Tarantino. He did this movie. He did that movie. All types of things. So he is making money the way most mixed martial artists would love to make money, and that's outside of mixed martial arts. Basically he has a way of making money when he doesn't have to fight, and he has for a while now. So mad props to Kung Lee. Continue doing your thing. You got your UFC win. You're 40 years old. Where are you really in this game of mixed martial arts? Damian Maia, you got your second TKO in history, and it was a rib injury off a takedown. Not much to talk about in this fight. It was nice to see Damian Maia actually get the takedown, and he was getting the takedown. And it was probably a good situation for him from that point on, but we never got to see it, so, it is what it is. Tough luck for Dong Hyun Kim. Chad Mendes, thank you for a heavy favorite to dispose of a heavy underdog as easily as you should. But, come on, a jab to the body? A body jab? A body jab? He caught a leg and threw a body jab? Chad Mendes? Featherweight? A little body jab? And Cody McKenzie crumpled up like that? V for Vendetta? What are you doing? That's disgraceful. That's disgraceful. That's all I gotta say. You get hit with a body jab and crumple. Man, but thank you, Chad. It's kind of crazy that you had to drop from the title shot to Cody McKenzie, but whatever. Mike Easton, Ivan Menjivar, good job, Mike. What else? Melvin Gillard, Fabricio Camoes. Yeah, Melvin showed that he could get taken down and get up. He showed that he could make a mistake and, recover from it. I thought he should be able to finish Camus pretty quickly. He didn't, but he got the win. Good win. Gleason Tebow. Didn't he win that fight? But he didn't, though. Anyways, it is what it is. Philippou, good win. John Alessio, or Shane Roller, good win. And Oliveira. There you go. So that's UFC 148. Am I out of this rut finally? This card I did pretty well. Same with the last one. It was a long rut. Let's knock on, let's just hope that it can continue like this. But there you go. As you can see, I just feel like, if anything, I dodged a massive bullet. You know what I mean? Like, woo, woo. Pew, pew, pew. And I'm just kind of like relieved that Anderson Silva won. Like, I think the maximum reaction I had was like, yes. Then, like, calm down. You know what I mean? So, there you go. MMA, it's important. Peace.